Oh, I already started it.
Hey, why you always do that?
What's up, y'all? All right, this is the first time we're doing an on-site live. We are a lot later than we normally would be. You want to get in, Scooter? Oh, you're doing your thumbnail?
I gotta hold it. No, I gotta hold it. It's not a thumbnail.
Oh,
We're live. Hey, fam. What up? I'm out here.
You all get my butt?
I'm out here in the Arizona mountains with my boo.
What's up, everybody?
Instead of coffee talk this week.
Yep, instead of coffee talk this week, we
Mountain
are
talk.
in Phoenix, Arizona. Come over here so people can see you on mine.
I gotta hold the phone. You gotta go on that side.
Okay. All right, so she's gonna be holding her phone the whole time. I'm not sure
I
how
didn't bring
long.
my
I'm not sure how long we're gonna do this. We decided to go for a little hike today. Do you remember the name of where we are?
I cannot pronounce it.
I don't even remember.
It's Piestwa, something like that.
Posada. It's like
Pistola?
Poswasta or something. I don't know.
What's in Michelle's voice? We had breakfast.
I thought when she was saying it, she was saying Pesquata.
I
think it's
like
Peswata.
I think there's a certain way
Peiswata maybe.
They pronounce things a
Peswata.
little differently out
Like
here
that.
in Arizona.
Anywho, so we came out here over the weekend. It's Sunday now, obviously. We've been here since Friday evening, Friday night.
Friday night.
Friday night.
We had a long travel day.
A little adventure trying to get here on Friday.
My hair's going crazy.
Your hair's going crazy. It's just the wind.
Because we're standing in the wrong direction.
We came out here to spend the day with Equip Foods. Maria Emmerich was doing a cooking class at one of her coaches' homes. So we attended that, spent the day with Maria, hung out with the crew there, met Suzanne from Equip. That's her full name.
Our friend.
Suzanne from Equip.
We love her.
So her middle name is From, and her last name is Equip. She's our affiliate rep. So in case you guys don't know, we're both affiliates for Equip Foods. We both have used and like their prime protein powders.
You in the camera and
You're trying to get me?
Hey,
now it's just me.
You're not talking
What's up, guys?
The camera. If I have it on me,
yeah,
it'd be the side of your head. You're talking that way.
I'm talking to my people.
I know. Well, maybe if I stand like this.
Hi, her people.
There. Now I gotta stand like this so they can actually.
This is a shoulder workout for you. You're getting the front delt work.
It is. I know. I wish I could put my phone.
You're gonna switch hands, switch arms.
We should have set up on that rock.
Set up on a rock, but then the sun would be on us instead of. Anywho, I guess that probably would have been better. The sun. Well, the sun's like right above right now, so I guess it doesn't matter.
It doesn't really matter.
It's good flexing weather. Flexing light.
Hey, fam, by the way. Everybody checking in live.
So we are Equip Foods affiliates. We came down to support Equip, came down to support Maria, and just kind of get to know other people that are in the space. We like to network as much as possible and spend time with people who we feel kind of have the same mission and kind of mindset about this whole thing as we do.
Individuals, yes.
Like-minded individuals.
And this was a truly small group, really incredible people.
Yeah.
We got to see, it was so amazing. You know, we've been with Maria in a lot of different spaces. Mm-hmm. And I have to say, I felt like she was truly in her element here. He mentioned it, the way when she's cooking, and you got it really in Costa Rica, got to see like she was cooking that entire time. But when she's cooking, it's like a duck on water. It's like, I don't know what's going on internally, but she's so
just
calm.
Kind of on like automatic. He's just like, you're doing, she's talking, she's teaching, she's interacting,
vibing,
cooking, and just kind of doing her thing.
And she loves being with people and answering questions and helping people. And so she was really able to be up close and personal with people in Carrie's home. Carrie was amazing, was our host, and her husband.
And Brian.
They best people, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Shout out to Carrie and Brian. Y'all were the quintessential hosts.
Yes, thanks for offering your home up to a bunch of strangers to spend the weekend cooking and messing up your kitchen. It was fantastic. Again,
the food was really good.
The food was good.
The Equip recipes, we got to try some incredible desserts.
Yeah, there's going to be some things that we're probably going to try.
He has made some requests.
I have made some requests to my wonderful personal chef here.
And Maria
mostly
has said we must make her meatballs.
We have to make her meatballs. Yes.
That's happening.
But the peanut butter protein things.
Like the nutter butter.
Protein
nutter butters.
Yeah,
that's going to happen.
We're going to try those.
And the chocolate waffles.
The chaffles, the chocolate chaffles.
Yeah.
But then not just the. Oh, she didn't make those. Well, that was the balls, the
little
peanut butter balls, the protein peanut butter balls.
Those were a local bakery.
That uses Equip. They made like protein
pops is what they called them.
Pops.
And they were like chocolate covered. They were amazing.
They were good.
And then the coconut pudding. The coconut.
Oh, you like the coconut pudding? Yeah.
It was pudding? Yeah, it was like a pudding.
So,
it was really good.
A lot of good stuff.
Lots of good stuff.
One of the things that we wanted to talk about, we're not going to stay on here for long because we want to get a little bit of a hike in, and the sun is
Get some sun.
hot.
We're getting all the vitamin D today.
But we do want to just kind of impress that, whenever we do one of these things, we're reminded how important it is to engage in the communities that you're part of. You can join all the groups, you can go to all the conferences, but if you don't actually make an effort to get outside your comfort zone and actually have conversations, actually engage, ask questions, share your story, like interact with the people that you're in the community in, because you don't get anything out of it if you don't do anything with it.
Truly, the most powerful thing to me is the stories. When we get to hear where people came from, what they've been through, what they've overcome. It's so powerful. Even being reminded of Maria's story. Every time I'm reminded of Maria's story of where they started from, in adopting their kids and creating the cookbook from literally nothing. She was riding her bike
to the library.
Walking? She might not have even had the bike at that point. No
going
car.
To the library.
To the library because they had no computer to write her first cookbook. Like, this is the kind of stuff when you realize, and you can look at where somebody came from. It's so easy to look at people in this space who are successful and say, oh, they must have it easy. Oh, they didn't have to go through anything. Everyone out there who has a large channel, who has a following, who is a coach, who is writing cookbooks, whatever it might be.
If they just seem to be more successful.
Came from somewhere. Absolutely. Yeah, Carrie and her husband, same thing.
Right.
Been through things in their lives you never would have known just looking at what they have.
Yeah.
You can look and say, oh, it must be easy for them. It was not easy for anyone. Everyone's had something that brought them to where they are.
We've all been through something, especially as you get older. You have more life experience and more things that you go through. You have, it's not just there's a part of it that's like, okay, I'm not the only one that's been through this. So if they've been successful, that means that gives me an opportunity. But it's also, you're racking up experience as you go through life. If you're not sharing and doing the same thing, if you're looking at us and you hear our stories about the things that we struggled with, which we could probably do more talking about all of the different struggles.
Seriously.
Right? We were talking last night around dinner, and all of us at the dinner table were kind of sharing a little bit of our backgrounds and the struggles and challenges that we had. And everybody's was so impactful and different. And the fact that we've all come through all those challenges is like, I can't keep my story, right? It's the light under the bushel, right? I can't cover my candle, my lamp, because they didn't cover theirs, right? They shared their story. It helped me move forward. I have to share my story because it might help someone else move forward. So just remember, guys, your story matters. Don't ever think that you're not good enough, that your story's not good enough, that your life isn't interesting. Everything that you do could impact somebody else. Even if it impacts one person, you're making a difference. And that's what this is all about.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's the quick message today, y'all. The market is not saturated. There can never be enough people, especially in our space, in the low carb community. There cannot be enough people out there talking about the power of eating real food, getting off the junk. More of us need to be telling our stories, and more of us need to be sharing this, because there's still the grand majority of society is not, their eyes are not open to this. Yeah. So keep telling your story.
Another thing thinking about that, what you just said, because I love how when you talk, things pop in my head, like trigger. You're such a trigger.
Well, that's what sharing your story does. Right? It helps other people.
Yeah.
It inspires someone.
The only way we can fight the confusion, the only way we can fight all of the people who are trying to sell science is by talking about our story based on our experience and saying, look, the science doesn't matter. These are the things I'm doing and my life is getting better.
What they can't do is refute your story. They can't prove your experience wrong.
Disprove. There's no scientific study that's going to say, no, that didn't work for you. if you stop this, if you started this, if you're consistently doing this and that's working, there's not a scientific study, there's not an RCT, there's not an epidemiological, there's not a meta-analysis out there in the world that can disprove what you're actually seeing happen in your life. And the more stories like that we show, the more confusion we can remove from the entire conversation. Because then we start seeing how the same things are working over and over and over again, and there's no scientific study that can do that.
They can explain away anecdotes, but when we stack up anecdotes, and now we're having hundreds and hundreds of thousands of anecdotes, they can't keep ignoring that.
They can't ignore that. So the more we share our story, the more impactful it is, and the more we can change the world person by person. So that's the message, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll catch up with you with a more regular episode of Coffee Talk on our couch with coffee next week. Take it easy.
Bye, y'all.